Well, hello everybody, and welcome into apparently Cruising is Fun Anytime Live. We we are your hosts, Jeremy,
Cheryl,
and together we make Cruising is Fun Anytime. Welcome in to our live stream and also
and
the
J&S.
replay. We thank everybody who has come and made it in and spending your time on a Sunday afternoon. Thank you.
Yes.
Got a couple of people in the chat who has joined us, Z's Gaming Channel and Jaden 0428. Thanks for coming back for the second show. We really appreciate you.
Thank you.
And today we have some special guests here up on the panel. They may need no introduction to you, but we would like to do it. We would like for them to do it anyway. We would like to welcome in our special guest, Life. What's up, guys?
Hey, how's it going? Good to see you both.
Yes.
Doing good.
And let me tell you, everybody that's in the chat and everybody that's hazy, everybody that's coming into the chat, let me tell you, we're going on the celebration in
20 days.
20 days.
Yes.
And we put in, because this is our first time going on the celebration, we put in celebration, whatever.
Right.
And they came up.
Yep.
And I said, oh, let me watch them because I've never heard of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I watched the full review and I said, man, I like their shirts. and then I said, babe, come here. Let's watch it together, you know. And we did, because we're going on a vlogger cruise with Have Luggage Will Travel.
It's the family reunion group cruise, May 20th.
Yeah, and somebody else and somebody else and somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember. I don't know all of them. And so we watched it, and I said, oh, wow, this is going to be great.
Right.
They're telling us about the ship before we go on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what I did. I started making notes. Okay. I'm a note taker. I am. I'm such a note taker. I'm anal with notes. Okay. And I really enjoyed it. And I see that you guys had fun on the celebration, but everybody that's in the channel, I want you to know this. They have been on every inaugural sailing.
Mm-hmm.
The Jubilee, I'm not going to say it because every time we say it, because we have a morning show. We have a Monday through Friday morning show.
Every time anybody says the word Jubilee, there's a standing rule. We're going to pop that up right quick.
Hey.
Yeah.
So I said, man, they're going to be on the Jubilee with us, and they're famous.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I did? I immediately, after I saw your live, your vlog, I announced it worldwide on the internet. And we have one co-host on our morning show that is really pumped about the Jubilee. And I said, we got breaking news.
That's so cool.
And I told him who it was. And so you probably, your subscriber count probably went up.
It's right now they're sitting at 974. We're going to try to get them some more throughout this show.
Yeah.
I'm going to be dropping their link in several places throughout the chat. So everybody in the chat, please go join them now if you haven't done so already.
Thank you.
Right. And
we're ready. We are ready for, like you. Whenever anyone says Carnival Jubilee, we hold up our Jubilee book.
Oh, nice!
And we get really excited. We go through the old photos of the original Jubilee, MS Jubilee, and so super excited about that.
Well, before we go on, tell the people about yourselves and your channel.
Goodness gracious. So we started the channel. We started on Twitter back in 2020. You know, that whole suspension of cruising thing that happened that some of us have experienced. We started as a way to keep our passion for cruising alive. So I took my first cruise in 2014, and this is I'm on the Venezia in a couple of weeks here for the inaugural, and that will be cruise number 48 for me in the span of time. And so I fell in love with it. Obviously, some Some would say obsessed. I prefer hobby, an expensive hobby, but I fell in love with it.
Yes.
It's such a great way to travel. And so being able to get on some of these inaugural sailings, like you mentioned, has been just such, there's nothing like stepping on a ship for the first time and experiencing it. So that's kind of a little bit about me and how we actually started this. And then last August, we posted our first actual YouTube video. So it's been 6 months, 9 months now that we've been sharing some of the stories on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
That's wonderful.
And I know you mentioned Twitter, but also pinned at the top of the chat is your website, your YouTube channel, and we got you tagged also. So that way everybody can go check out your website. Also, as I understand it, you have a merchandise shop. Tell the viewers a little bit about other ways that they can experience this cruise life
and support you.
So we've gathered all of the cruise essentials that we pick. You click on one of those images, you click on one of those items, and it brings you to the Amazon store where we picked them up. And each one gives a couple of cents toward the kitty, the cruise kitty as we call it. But they are truly the items that we have found. We swear by on cruises. Wine diapers. If you're not familiar with a wine diaper, trust me, it will change. It changes everything when you cruise.
I saw the wine diaper. Explain to the viewers what a wine diaper is.
I know it sounds strange. But we don't take a cruise without the wine diapers. So you have the ability, on most cruises to be able to bring a bottle of champagne or bottle of wine. You can buy that in port and scramble and buy it in port, or you can just pack it into your check bag. You pack it into a wine diaper. If, gosh forbid, it were to break, the wine diaper has a super absorbent material inside, and it's essentially in a wrapped bag that allows all of the liquid to absorb. We actually pack mouthwash, sunscreen. We don't just pack wine in them.
Yeah.
We pack any of our liquids that could spill. We had a mouthwash incident. And
everything would have been minty fresh if we didn't have it in one of these wine
I know,
diapers.
right?
And see, I just made some notes. Wine diapers.
And coming home, when you come home, by the way, if in case you find a beverage of your choice that you enjoy in port or on the ship, we always pack extras as well. And when we go to like Puerto Vallarta or Mexico, we always end up bringing either wine or tequila home. And so they go safely into the wine diaper and we never have a worry. And again, knock on wood, really, it's only been the mouthwash that exploded, but 100% of that was absorbed. So again, we have all of our favorite items on the site. And again, it's a couple cents every time someone clicks on them, which is really nice. So we appreciate that.
Yeah.
We got a couple more creators that have made it in. Together We Travel has made it in. Hello, welcome in.
And welcome in.
Spread Good Squad. They said you guys are the best.
Hey,
Spread Good
we know
Squad.
Spread Good Squad.
Yes,
love
they
that.
made it into the chat. And I see the Down Under Cruisers all the way from Australia have made it into the
Sean.
Hey, Sean. And I might as well plug their channel and their cause as well, because what they do is they started a nonprofit called Helping Hands, 4 Cruising.org. Okay, what they do is they help people cruise that are otherwise unable to cruise, be it with a physical, disability or something like that. What they do is they collect money and then they sponsor somebody to go on a full 7-day cruise.
Yeah.
So they're doing great things over there. Go check them out.
Our Alaska cruise is
a Helping Hands for Cruising.
It's sponsoring
voyage.
Helping Hands.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Yep. Bamanola Lawn Adventures, FR Humphrey, and Home Bartending with John. Now we got to pause.
We got to pause.
We got to pause for our homie. Okay, listen. Baby had me make a barracuda before the show, and so if we're running a little slow with our speech, it's your fault.
Yes. Home Bartending with John.
Go check out his channel.
Okay. Home Bartending with John was our guest. We had a special Saturday edition.
Yeah.
And he was our guest. And we're not drinkers. And he told us how to make drinks. So
out of the pick, this one won. Is the Barracuda for today. Next week it might be in John Daly. We never know. I want a John Daly.
I don't know.
That is good.
But back to this cruise life.
Yes.
I'm so excited. They inspired me, and first thing I said, baby, we need to get them on the show.
Yeah, because we've never been on the Excel class. Our biggest class is the Vista so far, and we want to hear all about the Excel class ships.
Yes,
It's
And
you are in for a treat.
Oh.
Everything that you know about Carnival from the past ships is
Right.
completely different when you walk onto an XL class of ships. They put you into the main center stage area, and the decoration is just stunning. They have these giant 3-story windows. You can see panoramic views, not the panorama,
Right.
but you can see some really awesome views outside of the ship, especially when you're in port. You can see like the mountains off in the distance, and it's really pretty. They did a really phenomenal job on the celebration with the Rolls Royce that they brought in from the Ecstasy, and it's
Right.
just kind of the start of your journey through Carnival's 50 years of history.
Oh, yeah.
It's really well done. It doesn't feel like it's in your face and they just kind of threw stuff together. There was a lot of tact that went into the design, and I was impressed. I was blown away by it.
Mm-hmm.
I am
wow.
super excited. I'm even more excited now for
Yeah.
you for the celebration, knowing it's your first Excel class. I mean, when we
Right.
walked onto Mardi Gras that first time,
That video.
literally, I recorded. We recorded me live just because like it was a new ship, and my jaw just drops, and it's 100% real because I was just in shock of
Mm-hmm.
you walk in and I even say it in the video. I think something like, "This is what a new Carnival cruise ship is going to look like." It looks nothing like anything that you know Carnival for, which is really. They've done it in a way that still pays homage, I would say, to the Carnival Cruise Lines brand,
Mm-hmm.
but just beautiful ships.
They are.
see, that's what I'm talking about. I can't imagine what a ship would be bigger than the Vista.
Right.
Oh yeah.
I can't imagine.
And the capacity. Do you feel as though the Excel class ships with the expanded guest capacity feels cluttered at times? And
There
if so,
are-
where? And if
Yeah,
so, where?
There are certain times the shows that they do in the center stage area can be a little bit difficult to find good seating. But
Mhm.
because they have so many dining venues on the ship, from the Lido where you've got Street Eats, you've got Blue Iguana, you've got Guy's Burger,
Big
the
Chicken.
Lido, Big
Big
Chicken,
Chicken.
all up on Lido. Then you drop down to your 6, 7, and 8, which I know is a little strange deck numbers from what we're used to. But you have Java Blue, that is a newfound food venue on this
Excel
class
class.
for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You have Chibang, our all-time favorite new restaurant on a
Gosh.
Carnival
Oh.
ship,
Oh.
included for lunch and dinner. And it just, they have enough things included that it takes away and it spreads out the crowds across the ship. So you
Sure.
don't have the crowding that you would in the main dining room. When dinner is done with service, you have all these, groves of people coming out.
Mhm.
You don't experience that on this class of ship because of how everything is well laid out.
And we first sailed on Mardi Gras in December of 21.
Yeah.
So we were one of the very first cruises out post pandemic on Mardi Gras, and it was at 40% capacity.
That was beautiful.
I will tell you, there is a difference between 40% capacity and full capacity on the
Sure.
XL class, but truly not in a bad way.
Oh, no.
I mean,
No.
the deck 8. So the aft of the ship on deck 8 is their kind of summer landing area. So you've got Guy's Pig and Anchor Smokehouse Brewhouse back there, and then this infinity pool that looks over the wake of the ship, and you've got hot tubs back there and tons of lounging. I don't know why, and I don't want to really give up the secret, but there's always space back there. There's always space back there to lounge, to enjoy that pool. And so no, I've never felt super crowded. To Rocky's point, when like at the front of the ship, when things get out, so when when the main show gets out of the main theater, and it all funnels you into kind of that area as people wait for elevators, that is a pinch point. That feels like a pinch point, but overall,
We were impressed with how they moved.
super impressed with how how the flow is on that ship.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
That's very good. Got more people in.
Yes, we do. We have Anthony on the move. Hello, welcome in. And I saw another one just real quick. I don't know. I'm scrolling.
F.R. Humphreys.
F.R. Humphrey made it in. Hello, welcome in. And I'm posting their link again. And their website is tagged at the top of this chat. Everybody go connect with them.
Right. And especially our guest. Put in hashtag creator
Mm-hmm.
and it will drop your link.
That's cool. I love that.
Yeah, Nightbot is in the house too. Hello, Nightbot. We love you. Nightbot's my best friend.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep.
And how did you feel? Because we were out and about when we found out about the Jubilee and its new zones or whatever. We were out and about. And how did you feel when you got the information about the new ship, that you're going to be on and we're going to be on and some more creators?
Oh,
I mean, when we first saw it, we immediately started writing our scripts so that we could record content and put it out for other viewers. It was so exciting to see the differences from the Mardi Gras going up to the celebration. We saw things change, and it was really exciting to see those changes. And we weren't sure when they got to the Jubilee, were they going to reintroduce things that we saw in the Mardi Gras? We love the French Quarter section on the Mardi Gras. Because the bars there are just so fun. The drinks are so unique. The environment is just so lively.
Beautiful space.
And,
beautiful space.
When you get onto the celebration, as you'll see in a couple weeks, the celebration is beautiful. The way that they pay homage to the last 50 years with the cruise line and just, it was really well done. And we're like, okay, the Jubilee, like, what's going to happen? I'm blown away by these pictures. Yeah. This is a stunning design. They did a really great job. They put a lot of thought into it. We were kind of looking back at some of the original photos from the first iteration of the Jubilee to kind of see, is there some inspiration taken from that ship? And really, it seems like they kind of started with a fresh, clean slate.
It's fresh. It's fresh. And I was, so if anyone from work is listening right now, just forget this. But they dropped the news in the middle of the day, our time here in Phoenix. So I literally jumped right out to start, finding pictures, and I was so excited. I didn't get there were a couple hours last week that I didn't do a whole lot of work because we were just so excited about the Jubilee, the new zones. It's so neat to see new zones and new venues introduced on the ship. Like you don't see that. This isn't, we're bringing Starbucks back again and again and again. And that's not a knock on those lines that have the Starbucks, but you've got new bars like Dr. Ink's drinks. How cute, how clever is that?
Awesome. Yeah, that was awesome. And I'm a little slow. So Dr. Ink's, I was going around saying, Dr. Ink's, what a good place, And then you come around and said, drinks. I said, get out of Dodge.
It was a cute moment.
And that's probably why I don't drink,
It was a good moment for us too, because I was writing out Ink's PhD and Rocky's like, yeah, it's Dr. Ink's, get it? Drinks. And I was like,
I saw it in the picture. The sign up there just says drinks. And I'm like, wait a minute, that's supposed to be something else if it's got the, okay. It hit me as I was looking at the picture of it.
It didn't hit me till I heard them say it.
The Moonlight Adventures made it in. Hello, welcome in.
Hello, Josh and Chastity.
Super clever.
Yes.
And okay, I want to take you back. To your vlog. We actually have a chili dog story, but tell us about those chili dog fries and street eats.
Oh, street eats is just street eats. I don't even know.
Come on, let us have it because.
So when you get on the ship, right? You know how it is. You've been on enough of these to know where the pinch points are on embarkation day. Deck 16 Lido, which is so strange to say. Deck 16 Lido.
I'm gonna hit 10 at least twice during the first sailing. I'm gonna hit 10.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you absolutely.
Or 9 from the older ships.
9 from the older ships. 10 from Deck 16 Lido Street Eats is truly it's the first place we go. Honestly, on embarkation, we stop there, and they have got 3 different vendors, food vendors, kind of street eats where they've got fries. They've got an Asian spot in the middle, and then they've got a Thai kind of inspired spot at the end. Those fries and they rotate.
Every day it's different.
Every day it's different. So, you might get queso fries, queso chili dog fries one day, and the next day it might be
tater tots.
Oh, those buffalo tater tots.
Those buffalo tater tots are amazing.
So that's the only problem though, is you have to make sure you hit it every day, because the last time I was on the celebration, I missed the buffalo tots. So I just need to go back.
Buffalo tots. Okay. Ocean has made it in. Hello, welcome in, Bruce.
Hello, Bruce.
And
these guys are going to be on our sailing. Ha ha
yes,
ha.
the first sailing, not the second,
Not
not the New
yours.
Year's, but they're going to be on the first with us, Bruce.
Now,
Okay.
that's ocean to ocean.
Yes. Wait a minute.Hold on. Hold it up again. I'm doing solo. There we go.
On the
Jubilee.
Oh wait, I have to go this way.
You hear that, Bruce? They're going to be with us.
They're going to be with us. Too bad. So
Too
sad.
bad.
But the chili cheese fries. Okay.
We're back to that.
Yes, I am. And I want to stick on this because we got a chili dog story. Okay. You spoke about the thing that caused cruising to be out for a while. And during that time, she caught that thing.
Right.
Okay. She was in the hospital for 13 days. We had to be separated. It was the first time we were separate. We ended up just laying our phone down and we looked at the ceiling, you know, because she was too weak to hold the iPad.
Wow.
You know, whatever. Okay. So whenever she got out, her taste was messed up so bad to where the only thing she liked was chili cheese dogs.
Right.
Okay. And so, and she kept on putting this jar of stuff that my mom gave us. She gave us 2 jars. Okay. It's called jalapeno. And what this is jalapeno relish. And she couldn't taste anything. So she ate a whole jar of jalapeno before her taste came back. And one day the taste came back and it just hit her hard. It's like, wait, this is spicy.
Yeah, right.
This is not regular pickle relish. I'm like, no, this is jalapeno. My mom gave it to us. And so she ate a whole jar of that stuff before her taste came back.
Yeah.
So I wanted to put that story in. You know, you inspired that story about the chili cheese fries.
And I've been stuck on that. I watched that review of Street Eats.
Yes.
And when you said chili and you put the picture out there.
Yes, the chili cheese dog fries.
Man,
that's got to be good.
I highly recommend. Honestly, we haven't had a thing we haven't liked at Street Eats.
Yeah.
You know, in the video I say something like, you know, even if you don't, if you don't like it, just try it. Just try it. Take, like I always tell new cruisers, just take the risk. I mean, what's the worst thing that's going to happen? You're going to eat it and you're going to be like, well, that wasn't my favorite thing. I'll try something else.
Right.
And there's a person in the chat, Z's gaming channel. He's got another 2 channels as well. The Z Show Cruise Fun and the Z Show. He's one of our co-hosts for the morning show. And I know we're going to talk about this first thing in the morning. So explain to Z, where on the ship can he get some queso? Because we as Texans, we like to eat Tex-Mex food. And you can't have Tex-Mex food without queso. So where on the ship and at what points during the day can you find queso?
I would say Blue Iguana probably has some offering of it.
Oh yeah.
That's a great question. That's a great question. So pre-pandemic, they used to have this delicious nacho bar. Oh, and you could get
on the Lido.
On Lido, and you could get so, like, it was delicious.
Sure did.
Unfortunately, since pandemic, as we've seen across every line, some of those offerings have been trimmed down. And so, there are some options on the buffet, but not every day anymore, unfortunately. Before, you used to be able to get pretty much chili or queso every day.
That's true.
The celebration is really interesting because the buffet, I'm certain you've seen this in some of the videos you've watched, but the buffet is different. I mean, it's kind of that station buffet that has the 3 sides, which makes it much easier to navigate, like versus the Horizon and Panorama versus like the old line style buffet. It's now pods, makes it so much easier. Cool. They've got actually, I wonder if at the hot dog stand,
I was thinking that too.
If they've got queso.
So that's going to be forward in the Lido Marketplace, forward on deck 16. That's where the hot dog stand was.
God,
forward of the Lido. Right midship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good. You can remember these decks. And the way I'm telling you, everybody, you must go to their vlog series on the Jubilee.
No, on the celebration.
Jubilee. On the Jubilee, they talked about, I watch everybody. I can't help. I get started and I can't stop. I just go. On the Jubilee, on the celebration, Jubilee, they give you the 3 ships, the celebration, the Mardi Gras, and the Jubilee. And they put what is there in that spot. That is what I like. You say, well, on the Jubilee, it's right here. On the celebration, they have this. and on the Mardi Gras, and we're going on the Mardi Gras after we get off the Jubilee celebration.
We're going on the Mardi Gras in September
with our family. 60% of them are brand new cruisers.
Oh.
Yep.
I know it's going to be mine.
And then we're on the first sailing of the Jubilee.
And yeah,
you're hitting all the Excel class ships in 1 year. That's
this year.
1 year.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
And the glory in between for the booze cruise. Now this is a major vlogger cruise that's coming out of New Orleans. It's a 7-day on October 29th.
Yeah.
And it's a 7-day. And there's about 80 vloggers coming on this cruise. It turned out to be like a really small thing, but then it exploded. Okay. So there's a lot of good people, that we know in our cruise community coming through. And, Anthony on Move says he's looking forward to the Jubilee in January. So and Bruce said that he could talk you guys into going on the second sailing.
Oh God.
Miss Sunkissed is in the house. Mark the Shark has made it in. Hello, welcome into the chat. We really appreciate everybody coming in, and I've posted their link again. So please go over and check out their channel. I'm doing a live stat check on you guys, and it looks like you're at 977.
Wow.
We're going to try to get you up to at least
God.
Thank you so much. Carnival, by the way, Carnival Glory was my
It might be the Barracuda.
It's the Barracuda.
It could be the Barracuda.
That's what it is.
But that's what happens. We lay back and we promote people. We just have people on the show and let them rise while we look back, because we're in no rush, We just like to talk. On a Sunday afternoon, we like to talk. And if it's something really good, we'll do a Saturday edition.
Right.
But we wanted everybody to meet you guys because I was like, I went from one, I binged watch, like you do a mystery thing. I binged watch you guys. And then I called my family and, that's going on the Mardi Gras. I said, you got to go watch these kids because they're going. I mean, they've been on every big ship and they've been on our ship and they can tell you about the food. They can do this. Go to them. So they didn't know to subscribe because my family's a little slow too.
There's a quick programming note from Jaden. It says, he was talking to John. If you have any questions about Tuber Chat, he is not going live until May, but the music channel is going live tonight. So anybody that follows Tuber Chat, you can head over to there tonight.
Okay. I wonder why they're not going live.
May is tomorrow.
Oh, May is
tomorrow. That's right.
Oh, see?
Right.
You see that? You see how my brain is
May
slow?
is tomorrow.
Drinks. Dr. Inks. Drinks.
Dr. Drinks. That's what it is.
So
blame it on the
when you see me on the Jubilee and I start talking crazy, you say it's Dr. Inks. Oh, it's drinks. It's drinks.
Yes, it's drinks or Dr. Inks.
Dr. Inks.
So it may just be the rum punch that comes in the funnel.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. So believe me, I will be there, but not in headness. That's not a word.
Tell us about Shaq's Big Chicken. We have yet to try
we heard your biscuit thing.
We have yet to try it. Give us an honest review.
They did.
Right here on the show.
They talked about the biscuits, and I thought they were going to say it was hard, but they were dry.
Yeah, but Z's never been on the Excel class, so we need them to shed a little light on Shaq's.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had a good experience on the Mardi Gras. The Mardi Gras was delicious. It was our first exposure to it. Obviously, it was when it was first introduced to the line, and we really enjoyed it. We were surprised by the offerings that they had there. Their breakfast is the latest breakfast you can find on the ship. It's served until 3 p.m., which was fantastic. They have a really good breakfast sandwich.
Breakfast biscuits.
Yeah, really good. And then they served the lunch, and they had some really good chicken. Now,
Uncle Jerome
sandwich
with that jalapeno slaw.
Yeah, delicious. Now on the celebration for breakfast, I got the usual that I like. It's just their regular breakfast biscuit. It has egg and cheese and bacon on a biscuit, and I thought it was decent. Like, it wasn't bad. I'm always excited to get good food on a cruise ship. I'm not going to complain.
Yeah, me too.
Unfortunately, Mark's experience wasn't as great.
It was still delicious. It was great having a new offering. So this is what I love about the Excel class more than anything is all of the new food options, including big chicken. And so the biscuits, unfortunately, the batch that we seem to have the week of our sailing, actually the 2 weeks that I was on the ship, they were extra dry. And so for breakfast, unfortunately, they lock up, you know how Guy's Burger, they lock up the ketchups and they lock up all of the condiments? For breakfast, they lock up all of the condiments for some strange reason. And so you've got, you know, a dry biscuit without any sort of condiments to go on it. And so here's a cruise tip for anyone that's watching. You can actually just reach underneath that thing and you can still use the lever to get your condiments out. So that's what I started doing. Yeah. And once you added a little bit of buffalo sauce or, you know, great sandwiches, and it's so, those French fries.
Oh, their French fries are the best fries on the ship.
That's what I hear.
They are unbelievable.
I mean, aside from Street Eats fries are pretty darn good.
Those
too.
are pretty good.
But,
I think I would pick big chicken over.
Yeah, big chicken fries are good.
I mean, they're not like the regular fries.
No, they're like chips.
They're like almost chips, but French fries.
Yeah,
Oh,
delicious.
we can't wait
Hungry
until
now.
I know, right? Hey, Fearless Rambler has made it in. Hello, welcome in. Well, we also have another one, the Virginia Bushcrafter. Thank you for making the second show.
Yes.
And for those of you that have not seen the replay or the live show earlier today, we had one at 2 p.m. over on Cruising is Fun Anytime. And go check that out. If you're into bushcrafting, camping, you know, just survival skills, basically. And also go check out his channel as well.
I'm into fishing. You know, I do that outdoorsy.
Yeah, the water's right at our back door. Yeah. So
see, we live in Galveston, and the water is right here.
Oh,
that's
and
so
the ship is right here. You have the water, and then you have the ship.
The cruise ship is 10 minutes that way.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes.
That's so amazing.
We have some cacti outside of our window.
Nice.
Yes. So, have you been on? I'm just going to throw it out there, but I know the answer because I watch your stuff. Have you been on anything other than Carnival?
We have. So we've been on Royal, we've been on Celebrity, Virgin is coming up this year. Working on getting on a Norwegian. Yep. We keep trying to get MSC, but so MSC prior to Virgin, MSC was the only cruise line out there that did a status match. And so we're like, done. Let's get on MSC, experience it. But I've reached out about their status match multiple times and they've just never replied. So, and you can only status match prior to booking. So I don't want to book and then not have a status match. Eventually we'll get on that as well. But I'm probably most looking forward to the new. I'm most looking forward to probably Venezia,
Firenze.
But Virgin, checking out Virgin Cruise Lines, we've seen mixed reviews. You know, there's a bunch of mixed reviews out there in terms of whether people like it or don't like it. So we're super curious to try it out.
I'm curious about Virgin, but I'm not ready for it yet.
Yeah.
The one that I want is the Royal Caribbean, which is they got a new terminal here in Galveston.
Oh, beautiful terminal.
That's
beautiful.
Oh, you've got to do it. You've got it. So we did Royal in December. We did a side-by-side. We did Mardi Gras, and then we did Harmony of the Seas, intentionally to compare two of the biggest ships in the fleet to be able to experience them. And we definitely.
So we think because they were still a lot of things that were under lockdown and they were still at reduced capacity, so they didn't have their full crew back on board. We think that may have hindered the experience that we had on Royal. Some of the experiences were just like, we felt like we were in the cruise way when we were walking through the main promenade areas. The ships overall, they feel like you're in hotels at sea. And that's the thing that we've really enjoyed about Carnival's design is you feel like you're on a cruise ship. You look around, you see things that you don't normally see on land, even on these newer ships, Vista, Horizon, Panorama, even though they've kind of pulled some of that really unique design element out of it that we're used to from the older Carnival ships, you still feel like you're on a cruise ship. You can still easily find your way to the outdoors and you can see the waves crashing and everything still feels authentic there. when you're on the larger Royal Caribbean ships, this is by no means a knock on the Royal Caribbean brand or their ships that they sail, but those larger ships, they're very inward facing. So they have the mall that kind of runs down the center of the ship, where you have Central Park or Central Park. And then you also have in the back of the boardwalk area where they got a ride and they got a couple of slides coming down. You don't feel like you're on a cruise ship. To us, there was beautiful art all over the ship, but you didn't feel like you were actually out at sea moving between ports and that sort of thing. So it was just kind of a strange experience for us.
And it's interesting because you just said, you know, they were just coming out of the pandemic. That's what we chalk it up to. But we had just been on Mardi Gras the week prior, and they called us by name by the end of the first day. Everyone called
that's what I like about Carnival.
Yeah, that's what we love about Carnival.
That's that Carnival flavor right there that we love.
Absolutely, and we missed that on Royal. Literally, crew members would walk right in front of you, cut you off, and like it was their ship, and you were we felt very much like guests on their ship. We get that. But Carnival it just hits different on Carnival, and that's what we fell in love with when we fell in love with cruising. Was you feel like you're part of a cruise family, and that's what we've fallen in love with our socials is we've met some amazing people, right? You meet amazing people that you connect with and that you get to spend time with. You know, Spread Good Squad, who you mentioned in the very beginning, that they joined in the very beginning. We met them on a cruise and we've become fast friends, and we're sailing with them here in July. So you meet people that you connect with and that you become friends with, and that's what we love. We didn't get that sense on our Royal experience. We're gonna give them a try. We're gonna give them another chance, obviously. But and the other thing that we didn't connect with as much is there was a Kate Spade and a Starbucks and a Johnny Rockets and it just, you felt like you were almost in the Mall of America, which is not bad if you like that, but it just felt very mall-y.
And you had to make reservations for everything.
Yeah, you kind of said that too because of the shops they have on the Royal Caribbean.
It looks like you're going through the mall in the suburbs as opposed to being on a cruise ship.
100%.
I have heard things, but we are going on the Tropic Like It's Hot group cruise on the Harmony in January 2025.
Tropic Like It's Hot.
Tropic Like It's Hot. Yeah, it's being hosted by Huddle Adventures and Have Luggage Will Travel. And so if anybody wants to jump on that ship, it's good. Kids sell free sailing. Knock, knock, knock. Kids sell free sailing.
Okay.
I know that the Oasis class is really huge, and that I have heard that the customer service isn't what is to be expected on Carnival. So we're going to have to wipe our minds clear. And go into this thing with a fresh mind. I already know that, but I know that they call us by name. We love it. I love Carnival.
It was 5 of us. We got 3 kids, a set of twins, mind you, and they called the kids by name.
And your besties in here from Hong Kong. Nets V Blog 21. Hello, welcome in.
Hey, girl.
And PSV Odyssey, I saw him slide up in here too. Paul. Hey, Paul. Really appreciate you making the live. And I'm going to drop their channel link again.
Yes. So please connect to them because they're almost at 1,000, you guys.
Yep. Dangerously close to 1,000. Yes.
So go ahead. You know what it feels like. So go ahead and.
That's right. Hit that thing.
Drop it like it's hot.
And drop it like it's hot. They're still at 977, guys.
Super clever.
977.
Try to get them to at least 980.
They were at 974 when it started.
Yes.
Wow.
So 977.
Yes. Hit them up.
Yeah.
I mean, you know that. You both know this. Every follower, I get it. Probably for those channels that have 1 million subs and stuff like that, you're like, oh, I got another sub. But like every
sub counts.
Maybe I shouldn't share this on live, but every follower, we text each other. We're like 944, 945, and it just is something that it just excites us. We got involved, you had mentioned kind of how you got started. We got started because we wanted to spread the joy that cruising brings us to others.
Yes.
I mean, it sounds cheesy, but literally it just brings us such joy, and it's a form of travel that so many people have never even experienced. Like you said, 60% of the folks coming on your sailing are new to cruising.
Yes.
There's so much goodness there.
And NetsV Blog asked you a question. Who was at 977, madam?
The people that are our guests. So help them.
Yes.
If you have,
she has a Channel Connect channel as well.
Yes.
NetsV Blog 21. Whenever she goes live, you're going to grow. If you drop down in the comments section.
I'm just trying to tell you. Put your link down there. #creator.
Mm-hmm.
And she's got this.
So cool.
This group of people that will subscribe to you, and they stick.
Yes, they do.
They stick, and they come and watch your stuff, and they're always in your chat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, it's like, you know, this one lady, Cherry
SG channel.
I ride to work with her every morning.
Yep.
And she's in the Philippines. I'm trying to
Scrow's Nest just making in. Hello, welcome.
Hello, Scrow's Nest. I've been watching his stuff too. I've been watching his stuff. See, I'm that person that sit in front of YouTube on weekends and watch everybody. Through the week, I'm catching lives.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm writing. I'm telling you, I write notes because I don't want to forget, you know, like, okay, this person said to do this when we go to port. See, we go into Aruba,
Bonaire, and Curacao.
Is that where you all went?
ABC's, the ABC's such a great itinerary.
Yes.
We did that on Horizon.
Yeah.
So we did that on Horizon for my birthday last year. But we've been multiple times. So again, if you need any tips or tricks, let us know and we'll share.
Okay.
House of X Entertainment has made it in. Hello, welcome in. What's up, fellas? Y'all need to be connected to House of X.
Yes.
You really do. House of X Entertainment, Inc.
They won.
Drop your link, guys. #creator.
Yeah. They won the award for Best Interviewer on YouTube.
Ooh,
So,
congratulations. That's awesome.
They're up in New York.
Yeah, they're up in Brooklyn. Yeah. So go ahead. Everybody connect to our guest, please. And we'll connect to each other, you know, because that's what we do.
Yep.
That's what we do.
It's amazing.
And you guys have diamond status on Carnival. Tell us what that's like. Because we're gold.
I'm platinum.
She actually just now made platinum.
Hey.
Honest, platinum. Once you hit platinum, you got all of the perks that you really need. You've got the captain's lounge when you get to the terminal at 10 a.m. and you go into your own special space, and you got the 3 bags of laundry. Really, the only additional perk out of the diamond status is once you hit diamond, you get unlimited laundry. So if you come in from the port and you want to put your swim trunks in the laundry, you can. There are a couple of additional perks. Carnival makes a one-time donation to St. Jude in your honor when you hit diamond status. You get a free meal at the steakhouse when you hit diamond status. 1 free meal at the steakhouse when you hit diamond status. And so there are a couple of additional perks, but honestly, platinum, once you hit, this guy just hit platinum on Celebration.
On Horizon.
Sorry. I just hit platinum. And so we got plenty of laundry in our stateroom when we sail together, but truly the laundry is probably the priority boarding. Having the diamond party. Oh, that is okay. I should say there is one other perk, and it's called the diamond party. Yeah. And you know how the platinum diamond party exists? Well, there's a platinum diamond party that exists where platinums and diamonds are invited in, and you get a couple of drinks, and there's a little video that they play, and it's a neat little gathering. There is a diamond luncheon. Sometimes a diamond gathering, depending on the size, the number of diamonds that are on the cruise, but a diamond luncheon where they serve you steaks and seafood and a variety of options. But they've got a dedicated bartender, it seems, for every single table. And so they just keep bringing you top shelf the entire time you are in there.
So yeah, we're going to need a...
If you're into drinking, which I know y'all said you're not big drinkers, but if you are into drinking, it is the best bang for your non-buck that you will ever get.
Non-buck.
Okay. Well, Scrow's Nest said, don't forget the chocolate-covered strawberries when you are platinum. What's that about?
So you have to request that now. It used to be prior to the pandemic, they would just send it to your room, but you would just call down to the guest services line and room service and let them know, hey, I'd like my strawberries delivered, and you'll get them sent to your room.
Chocolate strawberries on Carnival, and of course, as Platinum and Diamond, you get a welcome. You get your gift, and so now post-pandemic, you go to the Pixels gallery and you say, "Hey," you flash your card, and you get your pin, your ship-specific pin, your year-specific pin, as well as the little gift. And I don't see where it is. It must be upstairs. But like they're giving the can koozies. We call them slap bracelets. I'm dating myself when I do a slap bracelet. But they're can koozies. We've got many of those can koozies. We should do a contest.
We should.
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna be so excited.
That could be a part of the giveaway party whenever you hit the 1K.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Could be.
Yep. So Pixels is where you pick up all of that stuff now, and then housekeeping. Room service is where you get your strawberries. Don't miss them. I mean,
Scroll's Nest says you get a $25 casino credit too.
Yes. Platinum and Diamond actually.
Well, how did you forget that?
I know, right?
It's actually kind of new for us. We don't usually hit the casino when we go on our sailings. And recently we paid a couple of friends. Yeah. So recently a couple friends that we sail with, they're also Platinum and Diamond status, and they were like, yeah, we just go to the casino host stand and request our $25. Depending on the age of the ship, little tip, will determine if they load the money onto your sail and sign or they actually give you hard cold cash.
Here's just $25. Thanks for coming back. And you walk away with $25 and you're like, oh, well, that's nice.
Whoa. That's like onboard credit.
Keep it coming, Scroll's Nest. We didn't know anything about this.
Scroll's Nest.
Wow.
We should do a video.
Breaking news, everybody.
Perks.
Yes. I wonder, Scroll's Nest, are you Platinum? Or what are you doing? What?
Hang on. Somebody said something about it here.
Because Scroll's Nest knows a lot about it.
Yeah.
Must be Platinum. And my favorite perk probably is when you get to the terminal, being able to be the first on the ship. I don't know about y'all, but I love being the first on the ship. I love it.
Oh, speaking of which, we got an email from Carnival last week saying that 12:30 p.m. is the on the boarding time.
Is earliest you can get on the ship in Miami.
Okay.
There's been some bottlenecks. When we got on for our sailing, we still were able to select an early boarding time of 10 or 10:30, but it was pure chaos at the port. That sailing, coincidentally, was also the number one, like for number of Diamond sailors on that ship in the fleet at that time.
There were more Diamond sailors on Celebration when we sailed than the entire rest of the fleet combined.
So it was a chaotic embark process. The lounge, the captain's lounge that we got into,
it was chaotic. It was just,
we didn't get in almost.
It was busy. There were 1,500 people in the terminal by 10:15.
Yeah,
like that's what you said in the video. I saw that.
Yeah,
10:15. Like we pride ourselves. We get there about 10, and we're like, yeah, we're gonna be the first. And she's like, yeah, there's 1,500 people in there already. We're like, how? Where have these people? Like, did they just camp out overnight? And so. It was definitely wild. But we still got on the ship by 11.
Yeah, we did. We still got on in good time. But I would imagine the chaos of all of the disembarking passengers plus the arrival of the new passengers is probably a bit much for that cruise port to handle.
I'm guessing what's happening if it's 12:30. Truly, if 12:30 is released, I'm guessing there's a Coast Guard inspection.
Yeah, could be.
So usually when you get that letter saying, hey, we've delayed by 2 hours, 3 hours. There are both scheduled as well as unplanned that are announced about 2 weeks out from a sailing when the Coast Guard is going to inspect all of the passports of the crew and the documentation of the crew. And so to avoid queuing and all of the passengers coming, they'll send out an email and say, hey, actually, we're going to start the boarding process at 12:30 or 1 o'clock. We've seen it as late as 2, I think is the latest that we've seen it, depending on when the ship gets back into port. So likely something is happening, but because it's not delayed a day or it's not delayed until the evening, it's not usually something maintenance. If you see it delayed to the evening, they're usually fixing something. There's something that has to be repaired, but a couple of hours delay usually is paperwork or an audit or CDC, something
Sure.
along those lines that causes a slight delay.
Okay.
Okay, tell me more about the Captain's Lounge because I don't know about it, and I know you don't know.
This is her first time being platinum. And yeah, I'm gold. So how does this work whenever you got staggering memberships?
So on the celebration, Terminal F, brand new terminal. So you'll show them your passports. They'll stamp your thing. They'll initial it as they do any cruise, and they'll send you to a passenger boarding zone. You'll take the escalator up, and you'll be greeted with a blue wall that says General Boarding and then Captain's Lounge. You now will just steer left to the Captain's Lounge, and they'll ask for your boarding pass again to show that you are Platinum, Diamond, or a Suite guest. Yeah. You'll show them that, and they'll say, go ahead. You'll go through the security area, and it's a dedicated area for Platinum, Diamond, and Suite guests. Pre-pandemic, they had cookies and biscuits and some of those, and water and some of those treats waiting for you so that you could, because I mean, you don't have enough food coming up for the next 7 days. You need to nosh a little bit. You need to, get the stomach ready to, while you're in the terminal still.
Sure.
But it's a dedicated area. And I will tell you, because it's full of platinum and diamonds, you usually meet people right then. You just start talking to people because people are they've done this before. They know what's going on and they want to hear your stories. And so we've met some really awesome people in the Captain's Lounge. Yeah.
House of X Entertainment says, child, we need to hurry up and get to that level.
I know that. I'm there. I'm platinum in your face.
Yes.
Long Beach. So if you've sailed out of Long Beach, they've got the long rows of benches and it's a beautiful terminal. Gorgeous. The Captain's Lounge, all comfortable chairs, lounge chairs, big screen TVs, its own dedicated audio, phone chargers, iPad chargers. It is a beautiful space in Long Beach.
She's dancing.
It's a nice space for Terminal F.
Rose,
I would say for celebration, it's a nice space.
We didn't really explore it much,
it was because there were 1,500 people in there. We didn't really. We just kind of stood like that pretty much. But the lounge space is it's a great way to start your cruise. It relaxes, because y'all know what it's like getting from the hotel or getting from the airport to the terminal and getting out of the cabin through that. It can be a little bit chaotic. That lounge is just that kind of final breath before you get on to the new ship.
And the nice thing
is,
Scrow's Nest has an interesting comment. It says, Jeremy, you will stand there with your face pressed against the glass, watching your wife get all of the perks.
and I'm gonna say bye, baby.
Yeah, I know, right?
You can actually both get on together. You're fine.
Happily Ever Yaddy just made it in. Hello, welcome.
Hello,
in.
Yaddy.
And I just dropped their I just dropped their link again, House of X, right below your comment. So go ahead and connect with them. It's This Cruise Life. They've been on the Excel class ships, and that's what we're talking about today.
They've been on every one of them. They're going on the Jubilee with us.
Yes,
with us.
I'm so excited.
And don't forget House of X. Don't forget to type in #creator. That way they can connect with you guys also.
Right, and please do, because they're moments from 1,000. Oh, wouldn't it be nice?
Oh, hold on. Let me do a stat check. Let me see where they are right now.
They're going to experience Chibang for the first time.
Yes, Chibang.
Oh, I'm so excited for you.
I'm so excited for me too.
Okay, would you rather the Chinese side or the Mexican side in Chibang? Honest review.
Egg drop soup.
Oh, that egg drop
Kung
soup.
Pao chicken.
I mean,
I love egg drop soup.
Oh gosh, done. The lettuce wraps.
Oh, the
done.
lettuce wraps.
The Asian side got it.
Asian side?
I prefer. So we live in Phoenix, and so we've got some great Mexican restaurants here, and the Mexican is really delicious.
It is good.
The loaded nachos. Oh, those
are
nachos
good.
are so good.
Yeah. Churro.
Oh, the loaded nachos.
Loaded nachos.
Oh my God.
You have to try that.
But the lettuce wraps are probably my favorite. I think in 21, they won my award for favorite appetizer on a cruise ship. They just were amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited for you both.
Me too. I am.
Oh, Girls Nest says can go to the platinum party together too. Is that a can you or you can?
You can.
Oh, yeah. Plus you can go to the platinum party together too. Nice.
Yep.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
And I take Rocky to the diamond party, so he gets to enjoy the diamond brunch as well.
It's lovely.
The brunch.
Yes.
Oh.
Look, I'm platinum. I don't get a brunch, but I do get.
Here's what I'll tell you, though. Here's what I'll tell you. Once you hit 75, that road to diamond is a long
road.
Long road. I had a spreadsheet. You know, my path to diamond. Literally, that sounds really nerdy. I had a spreadsheet on my path to diamond, and then COVID happened, and that kind of screwed the whole thing up. But it is a long journey to get there from 75 to 200. You're so excited when you get to 75, and then you're like, well, shoot, this is going to be a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why after we get off of this year's cruising with Carnival, we're going to try Royal.
We're going to Royal for that one group cruise, and then we're going to do Norwegian to Alaska.
To Alaska, because that's another group
June.
cruise.
June 15th on the Encore, going to Alaska. We're going to be on that one also.
Okay.
We're doing mainly group cruises with other vloggers and creators. That's what we're doing for our next foreseeable future.
You know, not like the big vloggers.
Not like the extravaganza cruise that they just had.
Not that one, because that was just huge.
So we have a niche of channels that have been hanging out. You know, and we're all planning cruises together is what we're doing.
Yeah, that's what happened.
They talked me into going to a bear excursion in Alaska, so keep me in your prayers.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, he's going on a bear excursion. You know, and he's scared of bears.
It's not the bear excursion. It's an excursion that you can see bears on.
Yeah, and
House of X says you guys are fam now. Yes. Hold on, let me do a stat check.
Okay.
Now, the one thing I will say, we saw a Carnival review that gave the bear excursion 1 star because they didn't see as many bears as they had expected. So I just want to let you know, you may not see as many bears as you expect. Hopefully you don't give it a 1-star review, though.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you know, an excursion is an excursion. I've never taken a cruise excursion. We normally go into the cruise port area. We eat some nachos. We drink a margarita. We do some shopping. We're back on the ship by 12.
Because I can't stand the heat.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Hang on a second. Bam Manola says he has a bear as a pet. Anyway, you're at 979. We need one more, guys. We need one more to make 980. Ken, do I see one more? Oh, okay. The Down Under Cruiser says you folks need to do a group cruise January 2nd, 2025.
He's trying to get
on the Celebrity Edge from Sydney to the South Pacific. And I know Sean's been trying to get us down there.
He has.
Australia is definitely on our list. But you know, it's just one of those things we'll have to keep in the front of our minds.
Yeah, and the only reason is because we booked the Huddle Adventures thing.
Yeah, the Tropic Like It's Hot group cruise.
Like It's Hot.
Yes.
And the kids,
we're excited about that.
Yeah, the kids go free, so.
And plus it's an Oasis class ship.
And it's in our back door.
Comparative. Oh wait, no, you guys are going. No, you've been on the Harmony. Okay. Comparative to a, let's say, Vista class or a Dream class, how smooth is it on the water?
Oh, I would say that the Excel class is way smoother. Wouldn't you agree? I don't feel like we felt really any rocking when we were on there.
I would say yes, with the exception of the higher you go. Because remember, think about right. So think about deck 16 rooms or deck 17 rooms. How much more you feel it. And so the rest of the ship, right? The higher you go on any cruise ship, though, that's just how physics, I guess, works. I don't really. I don't know. The higher you go, the more you feel it. But because the Vista class doesn't even have that many decks,
up to like 12, 14.
You don't really feel it as much. And so on the Excel class or even on Harmony, like Rocky said, there were several times we were like, oh, we're on a cruise ship.
Yeah.
Like it was a surprise to us. We're like, oh, we're on a cruise ship because again, all of the exterior of the ship are balconies. So the majority of the rooms on the ship are balconies, because they even have the interior promenade balconies.
Mm-hmm.
And so because of that, you're always inside on that ship unless you're up on the top of the ship or aft. And so there were literally several times we're like, oh yeah, that's right, we're on a cruise ship. But super smooth.
Yaddy left an interesting comment here. You have to do excursions in almost every stop in Alaska, or you really won't see much.
Have you done Alaska yet?
No,
We have.
We're going.
Do you have Icy Strait Point on your list?
I don't think so.
We have
Huna.
We have a spreadsheet.
Yeah,
oh, good. Good. Got the spreadsheet. They're like, oh.
We have a spreadsheet too.
See, that's another reason I like you. Spreadsheet.
Yep. I have to keep everything.
And he pulls it up.
Oh no, it's on the banner. Hang on. It's on the banner.
Oh,
What does it say?
Wait a minute.
Celebration is
I gotta let it scroll.
Mardi Gras.
Right now it's on the Mardi Gras sailing.
Let's do September 2nd. We got it. What are you doing?
Then we got the Glory. That's the booze cruise. Pay attention to that one. Really low prices, and they still got rooms.
And she's my first ship ever, so she has a special spot in my heart.
Nice. We're going to Montego Bay, Grand Cayman, and Cozumel.
We go in there with some more creators, like 80 of them.
There's our sailing for the Jubilee.
Here's the Encore. Juneau, Skagway, Glacier Bay.
Skagway, Glacier Bay, Ketchikan, Victoria.
Ketchikan. They've got to go to Annabelle's. They've got to go get some of those sodas,
jellyfish donuts.
Oh my gosh, there's the port area of Ketchikan. There is so much to check out. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so excited for you.
Yep.
And how many times do you eat on the first day of the cruise?
Does that mean we actually have to stop eating for it to count?
Yes. Yes. Individual places where you go.
So think about this. Street eats, big chicken. We don't even do the Lido buffet anymore. We stopped doing the Lido buffet because there's just so much food.
We'll usually go down to
Java Blue.
We'll do Guy's Smokehouse.
Guy's Smokehouse. We'll grab the mac and cheese at Guy's Smokehouse. So we don't eat a full meal at all of these places. No. But we do, and then don't forget pre-dinner, then dinner, and then dinner. Chibang. So we do chibang on the first day.
And of course we have to try the pizza. And the deli.
Oh my gosh! How did we forget the pizza? Miami slice. Miami slice.
Look,
Miami Slice. I'm so excited for you to experience Miami Slice. It's the first time Carnival has introduced a new pizza variety. We love the classic Carnival pizzas, of course, but the picadillo.
Picadillo.
It's like lasagna on a pizza crust. It's so good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So 5 times.
And tell me about the Cubano in the Deco Deli.
Yeah, Deco Deli.
Oh,
that's the one you had.
Yeah, the Cubano. So I'm a big Cubano fan. And it is the sandwiches are delicious. I think if I were to pick, and I'll be curious to get your take because I know you're on both of them. I think La Piazza, Piazza Panini on Mardi Gras. I think the sandwiches, the paninis there are edge out the celebration a little bit. So I'll be curious to get your thoughts. They're just both good. And the cool thing about both of these venues, both of the pizza venues on these ships and the deli venues on these ships, is they're not the standard Carnival ones. So for those who are platinum, who have sailed Carnival a lot, you get to try new things and you get to try new varieties of things. That's what makes the Excel class so special. And what I've really liked about it is it's the first time there's been newness in a while.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are at 980.
Woo!
I'm going to go ahead and post their link again.
Let's do that thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
Come on up, man, because they got some. Your content is very dynamic. Also,
it is, and it's real.
Yes.
Dry biscuits. I picked up on that.
Mm-hmm.
You can't take it back.
Yeah, of course.
Can't take it back. Dry biscuits. I don't even like biscuits like that.
Right.
The honey.
And I told you I wasn't
biscuit.
going to get the bread. I said all I want is to try the chicken.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the chicken strips and fries and just dip them in something. That from what I've heard, the biscuits are a hit and miss.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna miss them. I'm gonna miss the
I don't
biscuits
want the biscuits.
and just get chicken strips and fries, which is what I eat out here anyway. But I am interested to know how juicy and how good this chicken really is that everybody's talking about. So I'm gonna get it in its raw format and try it for myself.
Yes.
The other tip, just in case you're curious, the other tip is, and I tell everyone this, you can actually also get, so if you're looking to be a little healthier, which I don't know why anyone would be on a cruise, but if you want to be a little bit healthier, you can get a grilled chicken breast that has all of the same toppings. I know this is probably going to be sacrilege, but I actually think I like the chicken breast version of the sandwiches better because the ingredients, all of the toppings stand out more. It's not competing against the breaded chicken. And so that's another tip that I always tell people with big chicken is get the grilled chicken because the ingredients, like the flavors, come through so much more.
Yeah. Now you mentioned Fresh Creations. Is Fresh Creations the Serenity area thing? Is it available on Celebration?
I love the Serenity
as
area.
well as Mardi Gras?
Yes, on Sea Days, you got it.
On Sea Days. Yep.
Okay, we got to hit that up because you guys gave it a good review.
And we
always go to Serenity right after Sea Day brunch just to take a little nap up there.
Just to lay back.
Yes. We do.
Serenity is
up there,
and Serenity is gorgeous on this ship. It's huge.
We've done brunch and then went and got a salad.
Yeah, we have. It makes us feel better about it.
I gain about 7 pounds per cruise.
And how many times did you eat on the cruise?
Man, okay, we had an anniversary cruise. It was a 4-day quick trip down to Cozumel and back.
Because the ship is right there.
And she made the viewers a promise. Back then, we didn't have her channel separate. We just had J&S Adventures. Okay. And she made the viewers a promise that she would do a food review of all of the places on the ship. I knew nothing about this. Okay, so next thing I know, we're eating 6 times on embarkation day, full with bubbles and
full
plates
meals.
Of food. Yeah, 6 times, and by the end of the day, we was just eating just because we saw food. That was it. We wasn't hungry or anything. We just pulled through the Lido and got a little meat and cheese plate, and she had something that was really good on there. Anyway, we were full. We were really full and miserable. Now, before we get you guys out of here, I know we said an hour, but we don't focus on time.
No, we're having fun.
Okay. What are some
Callie King is in here.
Yeah, Callie King 916. Welcome in.
Connect Callie King 916.
Yeah, connect to these guys.
They came in at 974, but now they got 980.
Yep.
So be 981.
Do that.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Okay. What are some short and long-term goals for your channel?
To get to 1,000.
To get to 1,000.
Short term definitely is the 1,000, but what are some long-term goals for your channel?
I'm gonna grab something.
Oh, he'll be right back after these messages. No.
Oh, okay.
We're definitely looking at trying to create consistency in the content that we're putting out there. One of the projects that is on our to-do list right now is to come up with our, I see what he's getting. To come up with our plan or the comparative of what we did for Venezia. We're going to do the same thing for Firenze.
Oh, wow.
He's got
really, yeah.
Oh my God.
These are the plans.
Nice.
So when I say I'm a planner, we're geeks. I mean, literally, we've got poster boards of kind of what the plans are. Sorry, I interrupted.
No, you're
good. The Bud Files has made it in. Hello, welcome in.
I'm a planner. I can't help it. See, we have so much in common.
We do.
I'm telling you, I'm a planner. Doing our morning show, we're on there with 2 other co-hosts.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the one that's writing down stuff.
Yeah.
I'm the one that's connecting with everybody in the chat,
And in case you haven't caught the live show, it's really good. It's at 7:00 a.m. you guys time.
Okay.
You're on Mountain, right?
No, actually, right now we're on Pacific. Arizona doesn't change.
Oh, it's too early.
That'll be 6 o'clock in the morning. If you're up and you want to have some coffee or whatever, come check out some shenanigans. We're live at we call it 8 in the morning because we're in Central.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Speaking of live shows, do you guys have a live show in the workings right now?
That you do all the time because
a scheduled live show.
because the reason he's asking and the reason I'm asking and behind him, because he's not telling you why. PSV, he's in the chat.
PSV Odyssey.
He's in the chat. Write that down because he's what I'm telling you, you'll need to know.
Yeah.
PSV Odyssey. He's in the cruise community, but he just doesn't do the cruise community. He does the homestead. He does the cooking channels.
Mm-hmm.
He puts out a TV guide for
people that are going live.
I know you didn't know
PSV
that,
Odyssey
right?
is the name of the Facebook group. It's a Facebook group called PSV Odyssey.
And all you have to do is tell him
Mm-hmm.
when your live
That's
or
awesome.
premiere is.
And that's a good way to check out other channels too that you've never heard of before. Is go into PSV Odyssey and look at the lineup, and you'll find some really, really good content creators on there.
And they will follow you. I'm
Yep.
telling you.
Awesome.
The people, PSV Odyssey on Facebook.
Yes.
Um,
And he's also got a YouTube channel
Yes.
as well. He mixes drinks. He does other things on his channel too.
he cooks.
He's got a radio voice.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
You'll enjoy it. You will.
Yes.
We'll check them
Yes.
out.
Thank you for catching.
Yes. Please.
That's awesome.
Because that's where you'll get the
There's
rest of your.
Scrow's Nest has a question. Cruise Life, where do you live in Arizona?
Oh,
We're in
are you-
Phoenix, so real close to a cruise port here in Phoenix.
Right. I
It
think
does
the
not
never,
make it-
I
it
think
does
I
not
think the
make it
Royal
easy to
Caribbean
fly
never
back-to-back.
never yonder takes off from there.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. It's why back-to-backs make so much more sense for us, or back-to-back-to-backs make so much more sense to us. Because if we're going to invest in the flight to get somewhere, we always say we might as well do a couple
A
of them.
back to back.
I
That's
mean,
right.
right? That just makes
That's it.
sense. It's
Yes.
financially sound.
It does make sense. Let's see.
Oh, down under the
Yeah, he says not only PSV Odyssey, but also the live place list all live streams.
well, see, I didn't know about the live.
I didn't know about the live place.
Let me write that down.
And Scrow's Nest lives in Tucson.
Oh,
Ah.
Tucson. Hey, Scrow's Nest.
Yep.
Tucson's not too far from us.
And down under, Sean, is the live place on Facebook or YouTube?
Yeah, where is it located? Please try to get it to us. You can message it to us. That way we can start sharing this out to the viewers.
Yeah, because that'd be breaking news in the morning.
It will be. The live place. We got to find that.
Great news. We're gonna have to get up early.
6 a.m. guys.
Yeah,
You
but-
won't be let down. I promise you won't be let down.
All
We're
right.
talking about cruising.
It's a bunch of mess. It's
It
a
is.
bunch of mess.
It's a train wreck from time to time.
Yeah,
That's
it's a bunch
awesome.
of mess. It goes off and then the men, they have what they call the after show. That's when I get off, after the
After the
hour.
live goes off, we stay in the panel and we just have
and,
a
yeah,
chat.
and they talk about mess. They don't talk about that.
I don't think that was public information.
Oh, wait. Oh,
Oh,
I can't keep a secret. That's why when I saw you guys do the inaugural for
Mhm.
Jubilee, I went and I
We
said
had to share it.
I had to share it. I
We
said,
had to let the world know that Cruise Life is going to be on board with us.
yes, and I said breaking news.
Yep.
we are so excited. We've been excited about the Jubilee, but to actually know folks
Mhm.
and to, can you imagine? We're gonna eat so much food.
Dean Rice.
It's
He is
gonna
a
be
Disney nut.
Dean Rice.
Dean Rice.
And they're in Galveston.
Yeah.
So now we have people to ask questions about Galveston.
Yeah.
Galveston.
Yes.
Oh, this
Go
is
check out our
awesome.
channel.
Yep.
We put out Galveston stuff too, like our favorite places to eat. I know we did a good live stream about that, and there will be plenty more.
Okay.
I'm going to do it in a different format next time and show you where the stuff is and not just mention it. So
Because we eat
turn
a
on the
lot.
notification bell for that one.
All
I
right.
eat a lot.
Yeah,
and then
we
I do sea eats.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we eat a lot on
She
the
takes you
cruise.
through every place that we have access to and that we're willing to pay for. She reviews the foods on Street Eats.
And I'm gonna tell you how fun we are.
Sea Eats.
I'm gonna tell you how fun we are to cruise with. Let me tell you how fun we are to cruise with.
I can tell. Oh, I can.
My
I can already
in-laws, my in-laws,
My
his parents, they always cruise with us.
They get casino deals, and they just jump on the ship because we're there, and they get more casino deals. And
they're doing the back-to-back. They're doing the Christmas cruise that we're on, and then they're doing the New Year's Eve.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean,
again, a no-brainer.
I know.
It seems like a no-brainer.
Down Under Cruisers left an interesting comment here. I don't know about you folks. I'll walk on a ship as a guest and leave as cargo.
Yeah, they're gonna have to pull me off on this Jubilee.
Kicking and screaming.
We're usually among the last ones off the ship, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Because
Why
Galveston is our home port, you know, and it's our home city.
So we're never in a rush to get off the ship.
We're super excited about the Jubilee. I know that Christine Duffy, whenever they first made the announcement, said it's going to have
came down here.
Said it's going to have a Texas styling to it, and I was real nervous about that. It's like, what is it going to be, like a live horse walking around, or like cowboys everywhere or something? But from what we see, there's nothing Texas about this ship. She is beautiful,
elegant,
and we love her already.
Yes. And I'm telling you, Christine Duffy came down here and she had a meeting and invited everybody. We were there.
That was the first sailing out of Galveston right after the restart. That was a big party. That was a big party down there. And there was like at least, I would say 1,000 people on the shore watching the ship take off when the visit.
Yeah, if I had known it was going to be a big to-do, I would have been on the ship.
Yeah.
They didn't invite me on the ship. They invited me on the pier.
Yep.
Whatever.
I tried like you. I tried to get on that ship, and work gets in the way sometimes, and you just can't change schedules to be able to make it work.
Yeah.
Right.
But you'll have Christine Duffy on the Venezia.
Christine Duffy is going to be on the Venezia.
I know she's going to be down here for the Jubilee too. You know, John and them are probably coming. You know, all the big wigs. So first sailing, folks, not the second one, the first.
You hear that?
It's the best sailing.
Bruce.
Yeah, Bruce, talk them into being on a back-to-back if you want to, but they're joining us for the first.
Yes. Oh, this is going to be wonderful.
All right, just doing a quick stat check before we let you go. You're at 981.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we tried to get you a little more. Guys, they are dangerously close to 1,000. Share out this video, share out their channel, and try to get them to that goal. How are you guys doing on watch hours?
That is 1,000 is our 1,000. 1,000 is the goal. Watch hours. Our goal is we're at 140,000. Our interim goal is 150 by the end of the year. 200. 200,000 watch hours is. I mean, maybe we'll see how it goes. Maybe even higher. We'll add goals as we go. But one of the coolest things, honestly, is as we've reflected on our goals for 2023 and beyond is. We've had the first time this happened, and I think I tweeted it, right? The first time it happened where someone came up to us on a ship and was like, I watch your channel.
Yeah.
That happened to us.
That happened to us.
That happened to us.
Bus.
And it's got
as soon as we walked on the shuttle, it blew our minds. I'm like, wait, you recognize us? And so, that's a good feeling. It really is.
Gives me goosebumps still. Like that's what we want. That's what we hope to create. Honestly, when you ask kind of what the long-term goal is to create a space where people feel comfortable and they know that there are others that are sailing, and it brings the joy of cruising. That's this cruise life, right? That's cruise life. That's the whole intent behind our name and intent behind what we do is we want to bring the joy that we find in this to others.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you see how we are in this community.
Yeah.
Everybody knows everybody, you know, and
they're all speaking to each other and everything.
And we tell them to go this way to the next person, And I think it's Sea Leg Journeys.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah. I think Sea Leg Journeys, somebody let us know in the chat. But I guess I can leave this alone. Let me see who's live right now. I know we're going over time.
Yeah. I think it's Sea Leg, so we can go.
3:30. Yeah. Look at that. What time? So it's 5:30 where you all are.
Almost.
Almost. And see,
good news.
Look at those watch hours you got. See what I'm saying? You got watch hours. M&T came in.
Hey, M&T Living and Cooking. What's up?
Okay, this is a new group.
They just got out the Wonder of the Seas this morning.
Oh my God.
Nice.
I know, right? We did the same thing.
The wonder.
We haven't. When was your last sailing? Ours hasn't been since the celebration in February. That's how long it's been.
Oh, ours is in December.
Yeah, we went on a Christmas cruise.
We went on a Christmas cruise. We're doing Christmas cruises. And then the last 4 cruises. See, we were doing 8 a year.
Okay.
But we trimmed it down and we're doing 4 a year.
Right.
You know, and we're spacing them out.
Yes.
You know.
You have to. Because if you put all 4 together and like you have to space them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what we're doing. We're spacing them out, and then I'm having withdrawal symptoms. So
Yep.
Yep.
It's been a while.
yeah,
It's been a while, but we got 20 days, and we're super excited about that.
Yeah, we get to meet people that we've only
sailed with Huddle Adventures out of that whole group of vloggers that's coming.
Yeah, that's it.
We sailed with Huddle Adventures on the Vista. And but yeah, that some of these other groups of creators we've never met. We've seen them on YouTube,
and that's it.
So we're super excited. Plus ABC Islands.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna burn. I already know I'm gonna burn. Y'all just pray for my skin. That's what I need you to do.
But you guys,
Yes.
it's been a blast.
Yes.
It's been fun.
It's been a
Yes,
blast.
it has.
Thank you so much for having us and for the encouragement. That's the other thing I think that sometimes creators forget is, it also can be hard out there, right? Because you pour your heart and soul into it and you're like, is this resonating? Is anyone going to love it? And so to have conversations with fellow creators like this, it's just, it's amazing to actually meet you guys. I know that we've chatted, online, but to actually put names and faces and actually have a conversation, I'm so excited to be able to sail with you guys.
Yeah.
And go live together with Coffee and Tea comes on Monday through Friday, 6 o'clock you guys time. If you're up, we would love to have you in on the panel. Love to have a chat. We got co-hosts that come up. They can ask you questions and stuff like that. And the Z Show Cruise Fund is actually going to be on the ship with us on the Jubilee. So I know he's got more questions for you, about other things. But yeah, we would love to have you on the morning show from time to time.
Yeah,
we would love that.
Especially the closer we get to the Jubilee.
The closer we get, we might petition you again.
Yeah, for the
Perfect.
Jubilee.
Please.
I mean, it's going to be awesome to be. I don't know, to step on the Jubilee in our back door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's awesome. Well, thank you both. Pleasure, and thank you to everyone who joined in and all of the people who clicked subscribe and like.
Yes.
And we see comments coming through as we've been on. So truly a blessing. We appreciate you both, and we can't wait to talk to you again.
Cool.
Okay.
See ya.
All right, guys. Everybody take care of each other out there. Hit the like button if you haven't done so already. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And don't ever forget, we love you.
You.
Bye.
Bye.